So let's take a little bit of a deeper dive into the Wine Hub. So the Wine Hub is an ERP, and a term that's commonly used to describe core business system. Enterprise resource planning dates back to the 70s and factories adopting technology, but it seems to have stuck and been used to describe any system that's essentially a core business operating platform. The peculiarity, the idiosyncrasies of the fine wine market are all around inventory management. That means stock that's physical, stock that's a future that doesn't exist yet. It means brokerage stock that are your clients' stored wines that you want to sell for them. And increasingly, it means virtual stock. And we know the whole world generally is moving to a lower stock holding model, and the wine market's no different. And therefore, there is a growth in the sorts of businesses who have moved away from the traditional stock holding model to a low stock holding model. That in turn creates some fundamental differences between this and other markets and how ERP systems operate in support of those markets. So in most markets, you'd expect to buy something, bring it into inventory, and then sell it. But there are many use cases in the wine market where you need to sell it first and then raise a purchase order after you've sold it, and still be able to manage it as inventory and be able to differentiate it as one sort of inventory versus another. So it's not just that it needs to be flexible in how it categorizes inventory, but it needs to be extremely flexible in terms of how the workflows operate between buying stuff, selling stuff, and recognizing what stock you may have, whether it's on hand or not on hand. We see the hub as a platform that is going to help to join the industry up and make it easier to do the things that independent wine operators want to do. So the first thing is clearly integration with accounts. We saw no reason why we would want to reinvent the wheel there when there's some fantastically well adopted platforms out there. Xero, QuickBooks, and Sage are our focus in terms of what we're integrating with. We've already finished the Xero integration. But we see their value in connecting retailers up with importers, wholesalers. It's good for wholesalers, resellers, because there's only so much wine they can sell to retailers, because retailers have only got so much money. But if there isn't a constraint on owning the wine before you sell it, then the market opens up for both the retailer and the importer. A major pain point in the fine wine market is in reconciling stock that is in warehouses with stock that you are mastering, and which is your version of truth in your core business system. And we're building reconciliation functionality in order to make that an awful lot easier than it is today. It's not just about connecting up sources of supply, it's also understanding how the hub can connect up to multiple sales channels in order to find and reach your addressable market. And in a post-digital world, it's deeply optimistic to expect that your addressable market is going to find you via your website, because your addressable market is all over the place. So we have already started to provide key integrations. Obviously, the hub web shop is ready. We've completed the Liv-ex integration, which is essentially a trading exchange clearing house for the fine wine market. We did that first before the integration with the wine owners platform, partly for interest of neutrality, partly because by embedding the Liv-ex trading functionality within the hub, it provides a brilliant solution for Liv-ex, and this is going to help to build out an affordable platform that more of their 450 odd members can use, and will start to therefore increase the amount of trading that they do on their platform. And of course, Wine Searcher, which is a key channel and where the majority of fine wine merchants probably get most of their leads from.